Hi, this is Stanley Wade with Northpointe Bank, and we're coming to you today to talk about our second mortgage home equity investment financing. And we're going to cover our home equity line of credit product for you today. So, a little bit about Northpointe Bank. Next slide, please. Northpointe Bank has been around for the past 25 years. As a matter of fact, we went public in February this year, raising about $150 million. It was the second largest bank IPO since 2017. Actually, from the office that I'm at, we've done about $500 million in mortgages in the last 9 years that I have been with Northpointe Bank. So I'm really excited about that and what we've accomplished today. And we're a nationwide lender. We do financing from all over the country. Everything, like I said, from bank statement loans to home equity lines, which we're going to talk about today, and vacant land and all points in between. So we'll get into that as well. Next slide. One-stop home lending. As I say, we do everything from bridge loan financing to construction financing to non-warrantable condos. As you can see, FHA, VA conventional, vacant land. We have a really good product called the Investor Cash Flow. A lot of folks refer to it as the DSCR, Debt Service Coverage Ratio Loan. So we do that as well. For those folks who are looking to purchase investment property and don't want to give any income information, it is strictly based off of the rents of the property. So that's a great product. And of course, we do renovation loans as well. And we do what we call doctor loan financing for medical physicians as well. So we cover those two. Next slide. Our home equity line of credit, that's what we're going to feature on today. We do it for owner occupied and for investment financing as well. We're doing first lien home equity lines of credit up to $750,000 for primary units. And then we're also doing home equity lines of credit and second mortgage loans for investment property up to 1 to 4 units. And I'm going to get into that as well a little bit further. And then last, we do bridge loan financing. So if you're looking to purchase another home and you haven't covered and you haven't sold that house yet and it's been listed for sale, we can do a home equity line of credit on that property for you to help you with your new purchase. So next slide. So today, our home equity loan feature, that is a fixed rate loan, not a line of credit, but we can do a second mortgage line of credit on it. And you'll notice it is highlighted in yellow that it is no reserves. And so the fixed rate feature is that we can do a 30-year, a 20-year, a 15-year, and a 10-year second mortgage loan. And as you see to the left on the grid there, we can do a 1-unit investment, 75%, $500,000, 740 credit score. If it is a 2 to 4 units, we can go to $500,000 to 65% loan to value, needing a 700 credit score. And again, this is with no reserves needed. If the loan is over $250,000, we need a full appraisal. If it's below 250, you can just do an automated AVM to get the valuation in that regard. Again, great product that we sell a lot of in that sense. Next screen. Thank you. Yeah, so a little bit more features on the home equity loan. As you can see here to the left, in terms as to if you want a second mortgage and you don't want it in the form of a line of credit, a primary, you can go up to $500,000 to 90% loan to value with a 680 credit score. Same thing for a second home, you can go up to 80% to $200,000 with a 660 score. And those are for owner occupied. We can go as low as 640 credit score up to $100,000 to 80% loan to value with a 640 FICO score on a second mortgage loan. If it is a owner occupied 3 to 4 unit, we can go to 75% loan to value, 680 credit score to $750,000. And where it gets really good at as far as 1 to 2 unit investment property on the home equity loan feature, we can go up to $500,000, 80% LTV on a 1 to 2 unit with 680 credit score. And again, 200,000, 80% with a 660, and then 100,000, 80% with a 640, and that is for a 1 to 2 unit investment property. Next screen, please. And on our home equity line of credit that you can do as a piggyback purchase or standalone, we're doing owner occupied up to 3 to 4 units. We're going $750,000, 75% LTV with a 680 credit score. So you can go as high as that. 1 to 2 units, you can go, if it's owner occupied, you can go to 750 to 65%, loan to value 680, and you can go up to 95% to $500,000 with a 720 credit score. And again, a full appraisal is needed if it's a purchase transaction in that regard. So next screen, please. So yes, on the, we have what we call the Express. That is, and that's not for self-employed borrowers. This is only for W-2 borrowers as well. If it's a primary, a 720 credit score, 95% to 350,000, and that's the caveat. The maximum loan amount is going to be 350 owner occupied, and again, it's not for self-employed borrowers. It's only for W-2 earners as well. 680 credit score, 1 unit, 90% loan to value to 350 loan amount in that regard. If it's a second home, you go 680 to 90% LTV. And again, that's, again, as I said, for a W-2 employee and for owner occupied in that regard. Next screen, please. Our first mortgage home equity lien, we're going to 80% LTV to $500,000 with a 680 FICO score, primary residence on that, and they're going up to $1 million at a 50% loan to value with a 720 score. And again, a full appraisal is needed on anything over $250,000. Anything below, you can do a drive-by or an AVM to get that accomplished. Okay, next screen, please. A little bit more about our home equity loan is under the bank statement feature. You can go 12 or 24 months bank statements if it's self-employed borrower. If you must own 100% of the business and 2 years self-employed, the maximum loan to value is going to be 65% loan to value, and you need a minimum of 680 credit score. And here's a caveat feature is that if it is from a personal bank statement, you have to use 100%. You can use 100% of the income of personal bank statements. If they're business bank statements, we can only use 50% of the income as far as the calculation is concerned. So if the loan is over 250, you're going to need a 680 plus credit score and 24 months bank statements. If it's 250 or less, 680 and 12 months bank statements. But again, if they're business bank statements, we will count 50% of the income. If they're personal bank statements, you'll count 100% of the income. Okay, next screen, please. All-in-one stands for our AIO is our all-in-one first mortgage home equity lien. Great product. Owner occupied and second homes, we go up to $2 million, up to 80% loan to value with a minimum of a 700 credit score. It is a first mortgage loan that actually the payments come out of a checking account. And so that's how this item is actually calculated in this loan. You can do it for investment properties on a purchase basis. We can go up to 75% loan to value, up to $1 million, and you can use it for 1 to 4 units with a 720 credit score, and it has to be in first mortgage position. And you'll need 12 months in reserves as well. So great product, but you can use it for purchase, and you can use it for what we call delayed cash out financing. If you happen to own the AIO, if you paid cash for the property in the last 6 months, we'll actually do the refinance and reimburse you the cash that you have used to purchase the property in that regard, up to 75% loan to value. So that's a great loan product. We sell a lot of it, and really good for investment 1 to 4 units. Next slide, please. Obviously, we do paperless. You can take a loan application online. And as you do your loan, you're going to get updated information and status updates on a regular basis. From the moment that you apply and your loan goes into processing, you can sign your loan documents online, and you can just be able to get status updates on a regular basis and see the loan process from start to finish. So that's for using your mobile application when you do that. Next slide, please. And this is an example of some loan products that we've recently done. So as an example, this was a duplex bank statement, owner occupied, cash out refinance. The loan amount was $2,820,000. We used last 12 months bank statements, and it was a great loan that we closed. I think it was a 7-year ARM is what we did the product on with no prepayment penalty. So on our bank statement loan program, we go up to $3 million on that. So something to keep that in mind. Next screen, please. And this is a home equity that we did. Actually, it was on a, if I'm not mistaken, it was a 2-unit property that we did a home equity line of credit. We did a first mortgage lien. They only wanted $55,000, but we were able to do that for them in a first lien position. And the line of credit is open for 10 years with a 20-year balance after that point in time. So great loan product we did. We did that in full doc though as well. Next screen. This is a second home equity line that we did for a client at the beach, and it was a $215 loan amount. Did it in a short period of time frame, but bank statements were used, so we were limited to 65% loan to value, and we use in this case business bank statements. 50% of the bank statement income was used to qualify the borrower, but we're able to get the loan done relatively easy in that regard. Everyone, it went really well. So that was it. Next slide. This was an owner-occupied home equity credit line that we did, and again, we use 12 months bank statements to get it accomplished as well. And great loan that we did. And again, these loans are done out of state. This one was in Pennsylvania that we did. The other one was in North Carolina. The last 2 transactions. And this was a home equity line of credit we did as well as a second mortgage owner occupied. That too was in North Carolina as well, and closed it relatively well. And again, none of these required an appraisal. They were all done within the AVM. So that's really good there. Next screen. Lastly, this is where you can find me and contact me to apply. There's a link there. Again, I have been in the mortgage business for the past 37 years. I've had the good fortune to do a lot of loans in my mortgage career. And again, I am grateful to be at Northpointe Bank. I've been here for the past 9 years. It gives me flexibility to be able to do mortgage financing on a nationwide basis. And so if you ever need any assistance, please don't hesitate to give me a phone call. Me and my team here will gladly help you accomplish your goals and objectives in that regard. So that concludes the presentation in that sense. And so if there's anything else that you might have a questions on, please don't hesitate to give me a phone call. Again, Stanley Wade, Northpointe Bank. My phone number is 626 area code 234-3653. Again, 626-234-3653. My email address, where you can find me at stanley.wade@northpointe.com. The link to the website is northpointe.com/Stanley-Wade. And you can find all the information about me and everything else you need to know about Northpointe Bank will be on that link. And if there's any questions, just hesitate to give me a phone call and we'll try to answer. So thank you so much for attending the presentation. Again, don't hesitate to give me a phone call if you need anything about home equity lines of credit for first and second mortgages. We can do home equity lines of credit up to 2 to 4 units, 2 to 4 units on a fixed rate basis, equity lines of credit on a 1 to 2 units on a first mortgage basis. So please don't hesitate to give me a phone call. It'll be my pleasure to help you. So again, thank you so very much. And if there's nothing else, thank you again.